Loud. And we're recording. Happy Sunday, everyone. It is April. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I don't know what everyone else's weather is like, but it is beautiful here in New York City. Tomorrow's supposed to be like in the 70s, and I'm like, what? Like, I'm so excited. I even feel like I got some sun today while we were hiking. I'm like, what is happening? This is amazing. I love spring. So, happy spring. We have a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of amazing things happening. Again, I am in this test group, guys, and just so you know, I am learning so much about this program, and I'm so excited to starting May 1st, we get to kind of give more info. Like right now, it's like super top secret. We get in trouble all the time for sharing too much. Like they keep yelling at us, and I'm like, I don't know, the rules keep changing. But like on our actual social media, but like in our groups and stuff, it's definitely chill. Like we can kind of share whatever. But this program is going to be a game changer. It's all about like the mornings, but it can be whenever. But the whole point of it is basically like to complete 100 workouts and how awesome you feel at the end of completing 100 workouts. Like whether it takes you 200 days or whether it takes you 100 days. There's a lot of not rest days, but like active recovery built in. So like yesterday was like a big stretch day for me, and it just felt so good. So it really wasn't like a hardcore workout, but it's pretty much every day of the week if you want to do it for 100 days. An amazing program. Every day is different. It's in like 10-day blocks. So instead of it being like every Monday I'm doing cardio, it's like I forget what day I'm on because I'm like, oh, I don't know. It's day 11, which is actually like, because it's in 10-day increments. It ends up being so weird and keeps your mind kind of like crazy and not used to it. Because sometimes when you're doing the same program all the time, it gets a little boring. You're like, oh, same thing's happening. I know what this is going to be. That's why they're doing everything live now. And I think the live is doing really well. People are loving the new 21 Day Fix workouts. I did 2 of them this week, and our Ultimate Portion Fix group is still going, obviously. People can be added to that at all times of this next 2 months. The Ultimate Portion Fix group will be ongoing, but I will be putting up a lot of the prep stuff in units so that anybody who is new to the group can just check out the units section. So they'll have options for that. And also it's just all about like you helping them through it as well, because this program specifically is their journey. I am specifying a lot that you are not behind, you are not ahead, you are not comparing yourself to anyone else's journey. It is literally your journey. So many people are focusing on Ultimate Portion Fix, right? They're not doing the workouts yet, or maybe they're doing one workout, whatever it may be. But just taking those baby steps and really focusing on your people, just seeing results, because hitting your water mark for 1 week, that'll get you results. I mean, we've proven that. Like I've done water challenges, I've done the free groups, like that's so important, not even tracking yet. Having your shake, hitting your water mark, those are huge things that can just like change the game for people. And that gives them quick wins too, and they feel so good about it. So Ultimate Portion Fix is awesome. I'm still not technically certified. I haven't finished my certification yet because there's so much going on. But I'm slowly going through that, and Laura will be getting hers as well. And I know several other people on the team are getting it. I'm not sure. Has anyone finished the certification yet that is going through it? No. So don't worry. She doesn't care. Autumn's even like, take your time, because it's a lot. You're watching the regular videos and the certification videos, but just make sure you get it done so that you have that to add to your belt. Like you can even say that like you're a master coach. Like it's a really cool thing to be able to add to your, your repertoire. And then you really understand it, because it's kind of a little overwhelming at first. And that's the quote that I really want to throw out there right now. It's been sticking with me all week, is that everything is overwhelming until you accomplish it. So just remember that. And talk to your people about that too. I shared that with a couple of my clients this week, and that makes so much sense, because it is. When you learn to walk, when you learn to ride a bike, when you learn to read, when you learn to be an adult, which we're all still learning, like it's not easy. And, it all seemed a little overwhelming, right? It still does at times. But when something's new, it's overwhelming. And then you start to learn how to do it better, and you start to learn how to accomplish it. When we learned how to dance, many of us dance, many of us sing, right? Like I think everyone on here is in the arts right now. Like, when I first learned how to sing, guys, I had no clue what I was doing. I didn't start singing until college. And I was like, and then I remember like at the end of my 4-year music degree, I was like, wow, this makes so much more sense. But when I started, it was so overwhelming. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. So just remember that when you're talking to your clients as well, and your people that are going through the programs or that are potential people, everything seems overwhelming when it's new. So just remember to talk them through everything. So I could talk about that stuff forever. So we're going to go on. I just want to do, basically I want to go over our new Emerald training. We're going to keep this really quick because again, I'm exhausted and I have to get up really early. And I know everyone else is probably like, oh, it's Sunday. It's a hard day. So, but I love seeing you guys on here. I'm so excited that there's people on right now, and we will obviously have recording, so people will be watching as well. But I want to talk about our new Emerald training. Okay. So when you come into this business, again, seems overwhelming. We're going to use that word again, because people are always like, there's so much to do. There's so much to focus on. But the thing is that it's way more simple than we want to make it, right? We get really bogged down on like, I think a lot of people like to soak in all the knowledge. I'm definitely one of those people. I'm like, I want all the training. Give me all the training. I want to know everything. But we have to take action. So this new Emerald training that I created for the team is a short 5-page PDF. And we'll go over it in just a second. It's completely ready to go. It's launched. We'll be changing some things with it. So specifically, I will tell you, I will put in, it's actually in the chat right now, but then also in the team page, I will post it. It will be a PDF in the Google Drive. Always go back to the Drive to get that link, because what will happen is I'll be changing it randomly, and I want to make sure that you are getting the most up-to-date version, right? So you could save the PDF and it'd be fine. But when someone joins our team, or when someone joins your team, you want to just send them this email. And it literally is like, here you go. This is how you're going to get started right. And it's super simple. It's all in one place. It's basically like a welcome to the team, and this is how you're going to build a business. And it's super simple. It's all there. And I think a lot of times we make it so difficult, and it's really not. We want to see people getting quick wins, because those quick wins are what make you feel really good and really empowered, right? If you have someone that's starting, I recommend telling them to get started with the Ultimate Portion Fix certification, because it's not much more of a cost. And then they have that under their belt, right? They're excited. They're like, wow, I just started with this business and I'm a master coach, like, right? That gives them something to really be excited about, and they can go through and learn that with you while we're all doing it as a team. So I would recommend that to anybody who's starting as a coach. So anyway, I will share my screen and we can chat about this new Emerald training. Can you guys see this? Just give me a thumbs up if you can. Cool. Okay, because sometimes I like to talk and then everyone's like, we don't see what you're talking about. So basically there will be a link. It will be super simple. You will have the link in the Google Drive. It will be in the team page at all times. When someone signs up as a coach and they're interested in building the business, or if they're like, you know what, I kind of want to, but I'm not sure, you can send them this. And literally it's what it says right here. Inspiring heroes spread the light. Welcome to the team, right? This is our logo. First steps in establishing your business. That's the first page. Super simple. Now we're on page 2. Get started right, okay? It talks about how excited we are that they're here. We talk about marking your calendar. This is the National Wake Up Call, which will be tomorrow morning. I'm excited to listen to it. I listen to it every Monday live, unless I'm on set like tomorrow. I'll probably listen to the recording. 2 weeks ago was Ashley Lachlan. If you did not listen to Ashley's, go back and listen to it. I'm obsessed with Ashley. She's amazing. But anyway, every week, we have this at our disposal. Every week, Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have the National Wake Up Call that is live on Facebook. They can click this link right here, or they can watch it or listen to it on the Team Beach Friday podcast, right? So it's all right here for them. It kind of explains it to them. And then right here we have team calls. So this is number 1, mark your calendars. Team calls we do every Sunday night. As you know, you're here right now, at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless notified, because we might change it up. We might, I could always change this to Monday, whatever we're going to end up doing. We're going to have random guest calls. We have a bunch of people lined up right now that we're trying to solidify. I'm hoping to get Jericho on one. She actually talked about that in the test group recently. So we're hoping to get some really cool stuff happening. So, but it's all right here. So we also host Emerald push calls. It tells them how to download Zoom, so they already kind of know how to have it downloaded. That's all right there, super simple. Team page, they click this, they get added to the page. I usually approve everyone, or you guys actually probably have access to approve people as well. And then I always like to do a welcome picture for them. So if someone joins the team, it's super simple for you just to be like, I want to, shout you out for being in there. So once they get through this first part, they're in the team page, right? And you can make them a little picture, or you can ask me for the template that I use or whatever. It can even just be like a shout out, because that makes them feel welcome. And then everyone can be like, welcome to the team. So this gives them to the team page. Number 3 is set up your EFT so you can get paid. Super simple. It literally goes through the way to set that up so that they can get paid. Watch these videos all about mindset, which is 80% of this business. Literally it is. Mindset is so important. If you are not doing personal development, stop what you're doing right now and do personal development. It's so important. I'm doing 8 different things of personal development right now. This is personal development, so thank you for being on the call. But I don't know if you guys saw, I put on the team page yesterday or today, I don't remember, the Rise and Energize picture that I made. Daniel and Tony said that on the cruise, and that actually was wow, that makes a lot of sense. Why not do it that way? And because I've started my mornings now, not saying I'm a morning person, but I have started and committed to my 21 days of mornings. What I do is I rise and energize. I literally wake up, I put on my workout clothes, I shake up my Energize, I drink it, and I listen to personal development while I'm drinking it and while it kicks in. I literally hit play on my workout. I don't look at social media. I don't do anything. It's super hard. It's really hard for me. I don't even check my emails. I just get it done, get my workout in, and then when that workout is done, I can do everything else I want to do. And I've already accomplished 2 things that we're paid for as coaches, right? My personal development, my workout. And usually I have my shake right after. So that's like, I mean, it's a lot. Like, it's so easy to rise and energize and get that done right there. And then you feel so good for the rest of the day. And you've already done your personal development and you're set up for the first person who's going to say no to you. Because that's what personal development is for. When someone says no to you and you get a little offended or you're upset or you're beaten down or whatever, personal development reminds you how amazing you are and how you can continue to do this, right? It's awesome. Just make sure you're doing personal development. Anyway, so watch these videos. This is super important. After you complete all 4 steps, you can move on to the next page. Literally, that should take them maybe 10 to 15 minutes, maybe, right? It's super simple. Both of these videos are really short. My people always like to do their why list. I always like when they send it to me, and their why is so deep, and I like try to get them to go even deeper. I think your why is just super important. So that should take them 10 to 15 minutes, super simple. They already feel like they're getting all this training, which is awesome. Now they move on. Emerald Explosion, establishing your business, right? I've said this and I will say it until I die. Being a product of the product is the most important thing. Literally stop what you're doing right now if you're not a product of the product and get on, a program or commit to whatever you're doing. You have to be a product of the product. The whole point of what we are is fitness and nutrition plus support equals results. We are the support. And if you are not on your personal journey and you are not listening to personal development and you are not doing a workout, you are not drinking, Shakeology, Performance Line, whatever it is, you are not being a product of the product or taking care of yourself first, that is what comes first. Because many people start this journey. When I started coaching, I was still 50 pounds overweight. I had literally just started my journey. Laura's the same. I mean, there's so many people on our team who are on their journey. We all are. We all always will be. But your journey comes first, right? It has to. I just want to reiterate that and make sure your people understand that. And then lesson 2, the importance of achieving Emerald. Super simple. There is basically, it explains it right here that you have to sign up 2 people, whether discount or business builders. It is signing people up as a discount coach is the best option. They get to save money. And to reach Emerald, it has to be 2 active coaches, 1 on each leg. Your first 2 coaches can be a spouse, family member, friends that support you, people who have liked your first post. This little picture right here kind of explains it in a visual, because a lot of people like visuals. Down here, it explains if you have a spouse or partner, please watch this video. If they don't have a spouse or partner, guess what? They don't have to watch that. It doesn't really matter. They can skip that. That talks about signing up a spouse account and how important that is. It's actually a really long video that I want to remake, but it's super beneficial for now. Emerald is only the beginning. By advancing, you're eligible for team cycle bonuses, customer leads, recognition, and truly starting to build your solid foundation for your business. New coaches expected to reach Emerald within the first full month as a coach. Most coaches advance within a 24 to 48 hour time frame. This is your business and your journey, so the timing is up to you. We believe you can do it. I wanted to put that in there because I firmly believe that if it's someone who really wants to build a business, they can get to Emerald within like a day or 2. Like the way we want to really focus on it is like making your list, maybe doing like a memory jogger of people in your life that you could get to join you or whatever it may be. However, there's many people who, don't get to Emerald within the first 6 months of their business. It just depends on your journey. But the normal trajectory for someone who is really trying to build a business is 24 to 48 hours and within a month. You should really strive to be Emerald within your first month. So we're kind of setting that precedent from the beginning, and then we can really start to just show that, and we can have more Emeralds popping all the time, because the way you get to Diamond is building Emeralds. The way you get to Star Diamond is building more Emeralds. And that's just what happens all the time. That's just how you have to keep doing it. An Emerald is literally just signing 2 people up, whether it's a family member, a spouse, a friend, 2 people who liked your post, getting them set up with a challenge pack, right? So down here we have, we created this Emerald tracker. Obviously we've talked about this before. People can click the link right here and they can print their own Emerald tracker if they want. It also specifies that they do not have to use this. It is just something that we have provided for them if they want it. And then lesson 3 is launching your biz. Basically, it talks about, your new coach post. Are you just starting? Do you have a before and after? The kind of like, what's your story? Who are you? And how to do your new coach post. We do reiterate a lot that they should be working on this with their upline. So if you have sent this to someone, you should be working on their new coach post with them and helping them get through this. Also saying that their first couple conversations should be 3-way messages with your upline, because that helps them learn from you, right? Super simple. Again, lesson 4 is signing up someone. This is the exciting part. It actually has a video about how to use ShareAcart. It literally has the ShareAcart website right here so that they can just click that and log in and set someone up with a pack. I also reiterate, make sure you are setting your first pack up with your coach so that you know what you're doing. You're not setting someone up with the wrong pack, because it does get confusing a little bit now that we have Beachbody On Demand. Some people are like, oh, they really want to start with the 21-day fix. So they go in and they click 21-day fix. And it just gets confusing because you basically want to sign people up whatever the promotion is, because it's usually the cheapest thing. So right now it would be like Ultimate Portion Fix or Beachbody On Demand All Access and Shakeology, right? There's just different options, and you should just kind of know what's on special each month so that you can sign people up with whatever is best for them and not just like signing them up. You want to make sure that you're helping your people get people results. Lesson 5 is, what is Success Club and why should I earn it? We really do get into this, and I really want to start pushing this with the team as well. Like, if you are someone who wants to build the business and actually make money from this and build a team, your goal each month should be to help 3 people, okay? And why that is your goal is because that sets the precedent that you're helping 3 people. They can then also help other people. And then every month that adds up, and you help 3 people the next month, 3 people the next month. Also, by hitting Success Club, you get those customer leads. Also, by hitting Success Club, you get to go on the trips, which is awesome, right? So by you committing and saying, you know what, I'm going to help 3 people every month for the rest of this year. If you are on that list to go on the trip next year, you will most likely get off that list and go on the trip. Like, that literally is how it works. Like, by helping 3 people each month, 3 to 5, if you want to get to SC10, hitting Success Club each month is the way you get off that list, the way you get to go on these trips. So it's awesome. It's just like a kind of a benchmark of, you know, I'm building a business, I'm helping 3 people, and I'm on my personal journey, and I'm helping 3 people get their results as well. So we really do want to start to really force the fact that Success Club is important, and it is not just a number, it's helping people. So if you're helping 3 people each month, you're learning, you're growing, you're building your business, and you're just doing what you want to do, right? So it does go into what Success Club 5 is, by helping 3 people, how you get customer leads, Success Club 10, which is the second benchmark, which is basically helping 5 people with the Challenge Pack or Shakeology Home Direct. It'll give you 10 points, and that is giving you Shakeology leads from the company and how you get commission from that. Shakeology leads can add up to anywhere between $100 and $300 extra a month. So if you help 5 people each month, for the rest of the year, every month. So if you help 5 people in April, in May, you'll make about an extra $100 to $300 just from customer leads every month. So by the end of the year, you're making an extra $3,000+ by just getting customer leads. That's not even talking about anything else that's going on. So that just is really just a really good way of building the business as well. And then the next thing is lesson 6, which is, are you ready to rank advance to diamond and build a team? You shouldn't really, email your coach and say, hey, I'm ready to be diamond until you're emerald. But it basically shows you right here that, like, hey, I'm actually working on the diamond training, which will be just like this. It'll be a 5 to 10 page document of, this is what you need to do to get to diamond, and it'll take you 1 to 3 months or whatever it may be, right? So we're working on that right now. But it talks about the fact that, like, getting to 2 star is really the next step. And, if you're ready, that's what is next for you, okay? So again, this is super concise and simple, and I just don't want to overwhelm people. So they can get through this training in their first, 1 to 2 days as a coach. They can literally say, you know what, I'm ready to go. Send me you can say, I want to send you the welcome email. Are you ready? Great, I'm going to send it to you. And then you send them the link, and you're like, welcome to the team. I'm so excited. Check out this link to get started. They can literally complete this in a day, which would then inspire them, right? They're like, okay, I want to get to emerald. I want to progress. I want to do all this stuff. I'm now on the team page. There's all this other training. This is great. This is what's expected of me, right? They're no longer thinking like, well, what's next? Like, I signed up. I don't know what to do. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. But I think a lot of people often, wait, I don't know how to stop sharing my screen. There it is. I think a lot of people often, wait, I still can't figure out how to do this. Hold on just a second. I can see everyone, but it's all weird. Stop share. Found it. Okay. That took me a minute. Okay. So I think a lot of people often come into this business and they're like, okay, where's all the people? Like, I want to help people. Where are they? And it's like, no. That's not how it works. Like, you have to learn, you have to grow, you have to do this, which is why we have the Be Here a Year from Now video. That Laura talks about in the training, right? So when they're watching that training, that one of those first mindset videos is, be here a year from now. Be consistent to whatever your goals are and whatever you think you can do each day for a year. And at the end of that year, you will see results. Whether that result is, you know what? Guess what? You made $2,000 this year. That's awesome. Or whether that result is you made $10,000. Whatever it may be, you will see results if you are consistent. Now, the reason we made this training is because I want you guys to be able to train people without me and Laura and everyone being like, okay, let's help your people. I love three-way messages. I love smaller training groups and stuff, but some people are very self-sufficient. And what you can do when somebody is interested and they want to sign up is you literally send them this and you say, great, this is how you're going to get started as a coach. Let's do this together. This is your, this is your first step, right? So we'll have more. We'll have Diamond. We have our team page. We have all this other stuff, our weekly team calls. But this is their first thing that will literally just get them started, get them running. Okay. And they're going to be excited because it's professional. I mean, it's not like the best PDF in the world because I made it and I'm definitely not that artsy, but it's one of those things that's like, you send it to them. It's like, oh, wow, I'm part of a team. I'm part of like a team that has this training and this is what everyone's expected to do. And this is what we do. Right. So it just gives them a little more professionalism of like, okay, great. It's all laid out for me. This is my goal. My goal this month is basically to help 2 to 3 people. Great. Awesome. That's what I'm going to do. Right. And then they're going to go, they're going to do that. And it's a little complicated, but we have to make sure that people understand that whole overwhelm thing as well. Like, don't forget that it's not overwhelming. It's just new. So all of this is new. There's a plethora of people out there. There's so many people that need this. We were on our hike today and I was looking around and I was just like, wow. And I heard someone say like, oh, this is so much harder than the elliptical, which is what I always do. And I was like, I get that. I've heard that so much. I had someone else on set the other day. It was like, I haven't been in the gym in forever. Like I usually just go and run on the elliptical for 20 minutes. In my mind, I'm just thinking, I've done that. I've been that person. But I'm also like now, like because so many of our programs are full body, like, right, like total body. And like by the end of it, you're like sore and you really feel like you got to sweat and you burned a ton of calories and you weren't just running on a elliptical burning 100 calories or whatever it may be. It's just so important for people to understand that there's so much out there. And I think we often like just get nervous or we don't really know what to say to people. So we are here for you to help you with this. The Emerald training is super simple for people. We will change it as it goes. We might add some videos. We might take some away. We might make them more of our team instead of sharing other people's videos. But it's all there for you. So when someone gets started now, you just send them that link and that's it. You can literally say, I'm going to send you an email. I would send them an email. You can send it to them in Messenger if you want, but I would send them an email saying, here's the link, click this to make sure that you're going to get started. Right. And this is what everyone goes through. Right. And then we're going to have a Diamond one and so on and so forth. So that's the Emerald training. It's not too complicated. It's pretty simple. It is launched. It is ready to go. We will be making changes, but I will put the link in the team page. It is also in the chat right here. But it is available to all of you and you guys should get familiar with it as well. So guess what? We could all literally go through this right now, this week as a team and say, you know what, let's all go through the Emerald training this week. Let's make sure we know what it means. Let's make sure we're doing what it says. Let's do another post tonight, Sunday. Great time to post, everyone. You can do a post and then guess what? Message everyone from that. Learn from that. Get to Emerald this week. We can all do it together, right? We can all do that. That's how you get to Success Club. You get to Emerald. All of that happens, right? So Jamie, I'm struggling with the conversation before you sign them up. Do you just send them the coaching website to get them interested? Jamie, you can unmute yourself. Can you explain that a little more?
Yeah. So I've had a person interested in coaching and struggling with that conversation. I directed him to the website and I don't know. I'm trying to like reach out to people about coaching and I'm struggling with kind of that conversation right before you sign them up. So,
right before they actually sign up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So my advice would be, you sent them the website or, okay. And then do you follow it up and did you say like, what did you think or?
Yeah, I haven't done that yet. It's on my list.
Yeah. I would just say, I would go from it as like with excitement all the time. Cause that's what I do. I'm like, hey, I just wanted to check in. What did you think of the website? Isn't it awesome? Or go from it with excitement or be like, whatever. And I'm actually changing a lot of that now. So we'll have more pictures from the cruise and this summer we'll have even more pictures. So that'll be really enticing for a lot of people, but I would just go at it and say, hey, what did you think of the website? And then just get their feedback too. Like, what do they think? What are their concerns? What do they think about it? Are they interested? Or sometimes I even say, what did you think of the website? Are you ready to sign up?
Yeah.
Because you're putting it out there instead of being like, what did you think? Do you think you might like it or whatever? Like kind of just phrasing it as like, are you ready to do this? Like, let's do this together. Like, let's do this, especially if they're interested. And some people will often say, oh, I haven't looked at it yet. That happens all the time. I get it all the time. And I'm always like, okay, well, you mentioned you were interested. Is there a time you can look at it that I can follow up with you? Because I don't want to bother you. I say that all the time. And I want to make sure they understand that. And I also have started to really make people understand how busy I am. Instead of being like, I'm not going to chase you. Like, if you're interested, I want to do this with you, but I'm only going to work with 3 people this month. So if you're ready to go, let's make this happen, and with our team and stuff, because it's really hard. I wouldn't want to take on 20 coaches a month anyway. Like, that's just a lot, and you can't really help those people. So I really always do say like about 3 people. And honestly, 3 people can build you to a really nice income. So that's just the way it is. So when it comes to, if you've sent them the website, I would definitely just check in. Following up is literally 80% of your success. Like, following up is so important with your clients, your customers, your new coaches, and just be like, hey, what did you think? Okay. Leave it open-ended. Let them talk. Let them talk about what they, think. Is there anything else with that you're struggling with?
No, that's pretty much it. Yeah. So thank you.
Yeah. And I would keep doing what you're doing. Your posts have been really great. So shout out to you. Like, they've been really good. I loved what you were sharing while you were traveling and stuff too. And I love your hashtags and the way you're doing more curiosity marketing now. So good job with that. It's really good.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm seeing all of your stuff now. And I love that I'm finally following everyone on Instagram, I think, because I felt like for so long, everyone has weird names all the time. And I'm like, I don't know who anyone is. There was this guy the other day I invited on Instagram. He's like, we've been talking on Facebook forever. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Oops. Anyway, do you guys have any questions about that? Or where are you struggling? Unmute yourself and go ahead and say something if you want. I would love to chat for just about 5 more minutes. So anyone? I took my melatonin, so we have about 10 minutes. Just kidding. I'll throw out that, guys, it's not easy. I still struggle with recruiting. A lot of times I really do lead with love, and I do lead with the community more than anything. And what I started to learn, my sister that was on the cruise with me, she's not on this call right now. I'm going to yell at her though. She better watch the recording. Anyway, she was on the cruise with me, and I was like, Brittany, look around. And she's like, I know. And I was like, what do you know? And she's like, I can't believe that I'm here right now. And I was like, well, you put in the work. And I was like, but did you ever think that you'd be doing this? And she's like, no. And she's like, and I look around, and we were looking at every body type that you can think of on that cruise. There wasn't just the top coach with a 6-pack. You know what I mean? There wasn't any of that. This company is so diverse and so awesome. And we need to have less of a scarcity mindset when it comes to the coaching opportunity and also recruiting people, because I know I've had that scarcity mindset a lot, because there's been times where I'm like, everyone's looking for people. But remember, maybe Emily's not the right coach for someone. Maybe Melanie Mitro isn't the right coach for someone, but you will be. And they've been following you, and they've seen your consistency. They've seen your results. They've seen you go through the shit and still do it, right? That's big. When you talk about the fact that you're going through something, and you talk about how you've gone through it and you're working through it, or, you went on a vacation and you still worked out, or whatever it may be, those are big things for people, because a lot of times they want to be related, they want to relate to you, and they want to see results as well. And FOMO goes a long way, guys. I know that sounds rude if you really you're like, oh, I'm gloating about my life, but it's not gloating. It's saying you can do this too. That's what I said to Brittany. I was like, I was so excited that you were on this trip, because it proved that I'm not the only one that can go on these trips, right? It was you did this. She has been coaching just now a year, and she went on the trip from this year, which meant she worked last year, right? So everyone on this call right now can go on the trip next year just by trying to help 3 people each month for the rest of this year, right? So that's what seeing Brittany on that trip was just it was one of those moments where I was like, that's what I want people to understand, is that everyone can see the success with the consistency, with the effort, with the showing up, right? We have to show up. And whether it's sharing the poop, I was going to say shit, but I think Emily's in a house of people right now, and I still said it. I feel like that was something that was,
it's just my mom.
Oh. I feel like on the National Wake Up Call one time they said do the crap, which was another big one. They were like, you got to do the things you don't enjoy doing either. So sometimes that's inviting. And you know what I've tried to do is if I'm saying I'm going to do 5 invites, I get those done right after my workout in the morning now. It's hard for me, guys. I'm not going to stop telling you guys how hard mornings are for me. But by doing the crap first, so the rest of the day, maybe you're doing the fun stuff. I enjoy stories on Instagram, right? I have fun with it. I enjoy posting, on Instagram or Facebook or whatever. It's not always easy, but I know now that I've made a habit of it. I don't even notice. Like I said to Rob today, I was like, I want to unplug while we're hiking. Excuse me. I want to unplug while we're hiking, but I also want people to see what I'm doing because it's so exciting that I'm not doing my normal routine, right? So I would like take some videos and put my phone away and whatever it is. And it's still, you can still disconnect, but I just urge you to just share everything and just do your crap, right? Just do it. Just get it done. Eat the frog. The thing you don't like to do, get it done first. And if you're working Monday through Friday and then you take Saturday and Sunday off, great, that's fine. But if you are working Monday through Friday, so much can happen. Or if you say, I only want to work 4 days a week, that's fine. This is your job. This is you. Maybe you want to work 3 days a week. Guess what? Work 3 days a week, but work those 3 days, right? We can do this however we want. That's what's so cool about it. Like I had this moment the other day where we took the kids, I'll keep this quick because I could talk forever. On Friday, we took the kids to see Fiddler on Broadway in Yiddish because Rob's high school just did Fiddler. And these are kids from Harlem, first of all, and they've never been to a Broadway show. First of all, they're all African-American, and we went and saw, they just did Fiddler, which is also weird. They had to learn. They were like, I don't know what this means. Like to them, it was so weird. And we took them to see it on Broadway, and their faces and their lives. And I was supposed to be on set that day. And tomorrow, Rob is working with Hugh Jackman tomorrow because he's on the school board, and Hugh Jackman's filming this video for the school, and Rob's working with him tomorrow. I'm on set with Rachel Brosnahan and everyone in music. Sometimes I look around and this would not be my life without coaching. Literally, I was working at Olive Garden in Times Square. No shade, guys. I've been serving my whole life. But I wasn't auditioning. I wasn't doing what I love to do. I wasn't living my life until this came into my life. Now, I have worked my butt off since I started because I love it. I'm just passionate about it. I like feeling good. I like seeing other people feel good. I like seeing people go on trips. I like seeing people go to Summit with me. I like seeing people have success as well, right? So I think that's where really just leading with love is so important, and leading with the fact that this can provide so much for people. You can ask anyone in the top 10, anyone in the top 100, anyone in the Millionaire Club in this business. None of them knew what they were doing, but they all showed up every single day. And they had something pulling them, right? Many people were like, I can't afford to do this unless I help 3 people a month. And that's legit. That makes sense, right? I mean, so I urge you guys just to lead with love. And I know Emily had said something about that recently too, where she just said it was starting to feel easier. It was just feeling more like natural or, organic, because it is. It's just, I love when someone comes to me and says, I can't believe I waited so long to do this. And I'm like, yes. I had this girl that's in the Portion Fix, and she was like, I've been putting this off for so long, and I can't believe I finally put myself first. Even in 1 week, I haven't even started tracking. Just being in the community, I've lost 3 pounds. And I was like, what? How'd you do that? But you know what I mean? It's just a mindset shift. She's a part of something now, right? It just can change your entire life. So again, I wanted to keep this short. So if you guys don't have any other questions, anybody? Good? No? Okay. I'll let you guys go. Take action. Go put up a post. Let's all go through the Emerald training together this week. Every single one of us can get to Emerald. That means just helping 2 people this week. We can all do it. Help 2 people. They can get it set up with Ultimate Portion Fix. Maybe they want to do 80 Obsession. Maybe they want to do T25, whatever it may be. Find out what's going to work for them. Help them, meet them where they are, and get them results and make them feel awesome and amazing and part of a community. Maybe they'll be your next rockstar coach, right? That's how this works. Lead with love. This company is amazing, and they really do care about people, and each and every one of you do as well. And I care about you guys, and I'm here to help you in any way, shape, or form. So if you have any questions, please ask in the team page, obviously, because I want to answer it for everyone, or just DM me and I'll message you as well. Okay? If you guys don't have any questions, I will put the link to this as soon as the recording uploads, as well as the link to the Emerald training, so that everyone can go through it, so that we're all very familiar with it, so that when you get someone to start, right? Jamie, go follow up with all your people. All right, guys, have a good night. I'll talk to you later. Oh, wait, photo. Is Lily still there? Lily will freak out if I, no, she's good. We're done. Okay. All right, let's do a photo. Ready? Everyone smile. 1. Actually, I'm just going to screenshot it. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, I'll put that in the team page as well. Have a good night, guys. Thank you for showing up. Go put up a post. Follow up with everyone. Leave with love. Love you guys. Bye.